What's going on, everybody? This is Andre here with Camera Review Pro. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Blue Compass microphone arm. This microphone arm is not only extremely high quality, heavy duty, and easy to use, but it's also compatible with a lot of different types of microphones. So in this video, we're going to be going over some of its features and in general, whether or not it's worth using in 2022. Now, before we go any further, I do want to remind you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot. And for your convenience, we have included the link to this product in the video description, so be sure to check out that link for the latest info on pricing and availability, because this does change from time to time. But with that being said, let's get started. Now, this is the box the microphone arm comes in. It's not a very big box, but it is a little on the longer side because the arm itself is basically in one piece. The nice thing about this is that since the arm is basically already in one piece when you get it, there's really not a whole lot of assembly required. Now essentially, this is everything that comes in the box. As you can see, like I said, there's really hardly anything to it, which is one of my favorite things about this microphone arm, because there are lots of other arms that have much more complicated construction, lots of moving parts and stuff like that, whereas this one is so simple that it not only makes it super easy to set up, but also since it has fewer parts to it, there's less that can go wrong and break, making this microphone arm a lot more durable in the long run. Now this right here is the adapter that you use to attach a microphone. You can also take it off and replace it with a different adapter depending on the type of microphone you have. As you're going to see later on in the video, while you can definitely use a shock mount with this arm in order to position the microphone how you want, for a lot of microphones it's not absolutely necessary. Now essentially, this microphone arm is held together by a couple powerful springs. Keep in mind that in order for it to actually sit properly, you will need the weight of an actual microphone on it. So if the arm won't stay bent without one, don't be surprised because this is actually normal. But in case you ever do have to adjust the tension of the springs, this screw at the very bottom of the main portion of the arm will do just that. So I'm going to be doing a quick demonstration showing you exactly how to get this arm set up. Now, as you can see, there are really not a whole lot of parts to it, so it is fairly simple, but there are certain things that are a little bit confusing, and I know I personally had a little bit of difficulty when I got mine set up for the first time, so I'm going to make this as clear as possible so you can go in knowing exactly how to do it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is clamp the lower half of the arm to the table. This is really simple. All you need to do is screw it in, and as you can see, it goes on really easy. Now, once the base of the arm is on, the next thing we're going to want to do is attach the rest of the arm to the base using this right here. So it's going to go on just like this. Now, a couple things to keep in mind here. First of all, this arm is basically a couple giant springs and it only bends in one direction. So as you can see it right here, this is the only direction you can bend it. So keep that in mind. If you try to bend it the other way, it's simply not going to work. And if you try too hard, you might break it. Now, another thing I personally didn't know when I set up this arm for the first time is that without a microphone actually on it, it's not really going to sit right. It's basically going to be in this up position. So you actually do need a mic on the arm itself in order to get the proper weight, because again, it's basically a bunch of giant springs. So for this demonstration, we are going to be using a Blue Yeti, which we also have a link to in the video description. So the first thing you're going to want to do to attach the microphone is, of course, screw it in right here on the adapter. Now keep in mind that while you can use a shock mount to make it a little bit easier and to make the microphone sit a little bit more where you want it to, it's of course not required. So now that we have the microphone attached, we're going to bend the arm to have it sit at the angle we want it to. Now ideally, when you're bending this part of the arm, be sure that it's at a 90-degree angle. So this is what the microphone arm looks like when it's completely set up with a microphone on it. In general, due to its extremely simple design, this is one of the easiest microphone arms out there to install. Another thing I really like about this microphone arm is that you can spin it 360 degrees, so if you need to use it from a different angle, you can just swivel it instead of having to take it all the way down and put it on a different part of your desk. There are also some grooves up at the top of the arm to help with wire management. But overall, if you're tired of using microphone stands that get in the way of everything, and you want a reliable, heavy-duty arm for your microphone that's really durable and extremely easy to set up, then this microphone arm is going to be a great option. But this is the Blue Compass microphone arm. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you found this information useful as well. Once again, we have included the links to both this microphone arm and the Blue Yeti microphone shown in the video in the description below, so be sure to check out those links to see the latest info on pricing and availability for these products, because this does change from time to time. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and as always, I will see you in the next one.